A haircut is one of the last few places where people sit down and actually talk.
After the date, did you feel like it was going anywhere?
No,
anyway?
absolutely not.
And sometimes it's more than small talk.
Do you think it's harder to date in a major city like Chicago?
Oh my God,
versus
absolutely.
But most of the time, it's not that deep.
Yeah, unbeknownst to me, I thought we were having a friendship lunch, and now
Now you guys are sending nudes. What do you think that people are missing in today's society of dating?
Ooh.
I think I got lucky in terms of it's really hard to meet people as an adult.
We're more connected than ever. We're all way too overstimulated. We're constantly being blasted with information.
They don't fit a certain profile. I says, dude, fuck a profile. Like, you should have no profile in your head of the ideal person.
Humans by nature, we're greedy.
More.
More, the grass is always greener. And is that always the case? No.
A lot of my friends, I think what they find is that some people are still looking for that quick thing. Some people are looking for marriage right away. So it's trying to find that balance
The
of
middle.
expectations.
You throw things aside that could have possibly been good had you given them enough time, but you don't.
And if you're able to take a step back and see like, hey, you know what? This person's quality.
And this is not me taking up for straight men in any way.
Yeah, please.
And this is by no means am I like taking up for guys. Does it make it harder to date, to approach
Absolutely.
women? Because you're
I think so.
I don't know if they want
Yeah,
to talk
I mean,
Like, if you're a respectful guy, like,
you can
I don't
say
think-
hi and be respectful.
yeah, right. Yeah. Also, I don't think that any girl or anyone for that matter is like looking for anyone to come on too strong.
I think that you just don't be an idiot, right? Like,
Okay.
there's a time and place for everything. And I think it's just about knowing, like, just being able to read the vibe.
I feel like if girls are out with their girlfriends, they don't want to be approached.
But no, approaching people is always fun. I mean, Valentine's
I agree.
Day was last weekend.
Prefer like instant connection or slow burn?
I think slow burn
Slow
stuff's way
burn.
more fun.
You could be missing that connection because
Yeah.
you're just like automatically like, this isn't it.
Yeah. Meet someone for the first time, you never ever think it's going to go anywhere, right? It's like, oh, hey, nice
Yeah.
to meet you. I'm so-and-so, whatever. And then you see them again in like 2 weeks. Oh my God, good to see you again. And then
Right.
connection gets better. And then like,
Yeah,
what are you doing
I like
in
that.
a few weeks? You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
that's the more fun part.
Kings get therapy. Where's the Kings get therapy? Yes, I'm all sign me up. I'm all for that. It's like cool. Yeah.
What do you like doing on a first date?
Is I feel like all my first dates are usually like dinner/drinks, and I want to find something new.
I think that mostly in that situation, I would probably suggest drinks. And if I'm vibing, then like, let's go find somewhere else to get food or something.
No dinner on the first date, right? No more dinner. People stop going to dinner.
Unless, you meet at a bar and like you have a quality conversation.
Like, is coffee lame?
No,
Okay.
I think coffee's great. Honestly, too, whenever like the weather's nice, I
Yeah.
love to like get a coffee and like go on a walk.
Yeah.
That way you're doing something too, and you're not just like sitting across from each other. Like, what
Yeah.
do you like to do? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I like it just from the standpoint of you kind of get to know the person just over drinks. You loosen up a little bit and then you continue it. So you take the pressure off. But
And then you're talking throughout the week. Then maybe you could ask for a dinner because you've already established that connection.
I think I'm gonna try the lake walk this year. Like,
There you go.
No, I'm always here. I'm always working.
she doesn't work that hard as I've rescheduled my appointment 3 times.
What do you think about people that go on like dates and they stay out with this person for like 6 hours?
6 hours?
Like, okay, I got to know you. Like, I asked enough about your family. Like, let's give it a rest, and maybe we can come up with some more topics to talk about the
We'll
next
talk
time.
about your childhood trauma next time.
Yeah. Or dinosaurs.
So great. We hung out for 5 hours, and I'm like, that's a no.
You need to shut it off before it gets awkward because then you learn too much about them and you can get the ick.
Do you think it's harder to date in a major city like Chicago?
Oh my God,
versus a
absolutely.
smaller-
No. As
No.
opposed to what? Smaller city?
No, I had this
Okay.
conversation with a good girlfriend of mine. Ever since she moved back to Indiana, she's like, you know, I'll meet somebody and just, you know, everyone's kind of down.
I'll tell you right now,
Suburb,
I have friends
small
who are like
town.
my age who are back home, and like my back home is much smaller than Chicago, and they are not having a good time.
Like,
yeah.
they're more so down for like
A connection.
A connection.
I'm gonna have her.
Yeah,
She's great.
yeah.
I love her. It's my shameless plug of loving my wife. You know.
Yeah.
Now that I'm mic'd up, I'll send it to her and be like, "See, I fucking told
I talk
you."
about you
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
A cute first date. Took him to my favorite antique mall on the North Shore.
Oh, that's cute.
And then we went to Chili's. Olive Garden, Applebee's, Chili's.
Yeah, Red Lobster.
Ooh, yeah, like a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Like a, yeah.